Good morning, friends. Welcome into Debbie's Witchy Vlog. I'm Debbie, and today I'm going to respond to the girls over at the Sisterhood Chat, and they did an alien spread that I thought was fun. It's called hashtag the aliens among us, and then there's another one, cosmic themed decks. So they've included a missing time spread for us, and I have it all printed out. I had to do some research on aliens because I don't know that much about it other than, you know, the shows that I watch and stuff and some of the YouTube channels. But I've always been attracted to like the Palladian star system, which star people it came out with. And attractive, light skinned, benevolent, spiritually advanced. I'm going to light my paper on fire. Pleiades star cluster, new age contact stories. So I haven't heard of any stories. I haven't finished my little research into them. But yeah, I've always been attracted to that star system. And not sure why. Maybe it's because its folk name is, or like its other name is the Seven Sisters. And, you know, I love that. So, yeah, so I'm going to go with, I think I'm from the Palladian star system. So we're going to see what the cards say. I definitely think there are aliens out there. I'm not sure, as I know that we've been contacted. Many people have experiences of contact. I have not. Sean and I went to Concord one time to a store, and we saw something weird up in the sky, and it wasn't the Starlink satellites, because those go by like every night. We know what those look like, but this was like a triangle-y shaped lights, and they changed color, or I don't, like appearance or something, I don't know. Anyway, it was weird. So, yeah, that's my only experience with aliens. And then my mom said that when they lived out in California, they came to a stoplight, and this great big thing came at the car, and it had 3 lights on it. It was silver metallic and had like 3 big like stoplights on it, and it flew up to the car right in front, stopped, and then shot away really fast. So those are the only 2 that I've heard of in my family. So I'm interested to do this spread and see what the cards say. So I got the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms for the clarifier cards, and then the Galactic Star Tarot. I love this thing. I am a super big sci-fi fan anyway, so I love this deck. This has been one of my favorite decks this year. So I'm going to pull from the tarot first, and there are 9 questions. The Missing Time Alien Memory Recovery Spread. A 9-card layout that works with both conscious recall and subconscious impressions. You can use tarot, oracle, or a mix. Add in a crystal grid of labradorite, selenite, and moldavite to amplify. I don't have any moldavite. Not yet, anyway. Selenite and labradorite are upstairs, and I'm a lazy witch, so I just grabbed whatever was on my altar at the moment for the video. Okay, so I got all my cards. Let's flip these over. Page of Swords, 8 of Discs, 3 of Wands, 6 of Cups, and the Sun. Oh, my light shut off. Hang on. Are we supposed to read reversals in this? I saw something about reversals. Let me see. Use reversed cards as distortion signals, to indicate implanted or altered memories. Okay, we'll try it. I usually don't read reversals, so we'll see if I can do it. said to pull a clarifier on the memory fragment and the interference. These two cards often work like a lock and a key. I got King of Discs and from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms, the King Master of Scrutiny. Interesting. And then this one was the interference. Who or what erased or suppressed the memory and why? So I got the 10 of Discs and Sacred Union. Okay, and then the integration for the last one. How to safely unlock and remember. Okay, so the 10 of Wands. Page of Swords. The first question is, what is blocking or obscuring my memory of contact? And maybe it's just the general knowledge, like seeking that knowledge of the contact I may have had. Maybe people flying in or aliens flying in that I'm not recognizing because I don't know they exist or something, you know. I need to learn about it. That wanting to learn about them, and then I would get more of it back. Or, you know, if I have been contacted, maybe I'd remember. The 8 of Discs. The trigger. What event, symbol, or sensation is tied to this forgotten moment? So maybe food. She looks like she's working in a restaurant. So either like occupation or I'm getting food. It's tied to my alien forgotten memory. That's interesting. Huh. Here he is over here. Look, he's waiting to be served. That's funny. So I'll show you. It's like all these floating trays of pastry or something that looks like a pastry to me. I mean, with the pretty colors. I suppose it could be fruit or something. Or even a meat. Is there blue meat on another planet? Who knows? The presence. Who was there during the contact? So species, energy, or archetype? Well, three of us, that maybe. And maybe myself, somebody else from Earth. I mean, that looks like Australia. And then maybe one other alien. I don't know. I felt alone. I felt more like an ambassador. Huh. All right. So the 6 of Cups. Let's see. What is that one? So the environment. Where did this happen? Craft, dreamscape, or physical location? So maybe it was in my dreams. If it wasn't a physical location, maybe it was in my dreams or, you know, a different, like, dimension or something. And then I got the Sun card. The method of contact, how they reached me. Physical presence, astral. Telepathic, abduction, dream download. Well, I get that it's definitely at night because the Sun card is upside down. So, reversed, it would be like an astral presence. And again, maybe something more dreamlike. All right, down here I got the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is all about new ideas and creativity, potential and success. So maybe they wanted more information about us. More information on how we used our energy and resources on our planet. I'm not sure. Ooh, he's got a fuzzy little hand. I love it. Maybe they're lion-like. All right, so this one's the memory fragment, the most crucial detail trying to resurface. I got the King of Discs. And then the Spring Master of Scrutiny. I'm trying to remember, like, the way they treated their animals, because it's super important to me. How grounded and centered they were, and that they were, like, observing us and not, like, interacting so much. You know, he wouldn't step in unless he had to, right? And Here's the energy again. So maybe how they used energy. Energy. I don't know. I keep getting energy. And then the ringmaster of scrutiny, discernment, clear vision, and details. So it's definitely the details. I have a fuzzy vision of it, obviously, if I can't remember, right? Let me look him up. The ringmaster of scrutiny. Okay, so as an ally, the ringmaster of scrutiny is all about the details. Look closely and pay attention to the smallest elements of what's being presented to you on your path. It's in these details, not the broad strokes, that you'll find breathtaking beauty and perfection in what you observe. He's on our side, to the point of a deeper meaning of what unfolds in your life. He reminds you that every moment counts. Staying present in this perfect moment, observing the minute things, leads you to manifest your highest good and greatest desires. Grand gestures are for other times. It's the smallest acts that really count now. Oh, so yeah, maybe they're telling me to enjoy the fine things, right? The little things, and make that my mission. Huh? Maybe they don't have that anymore. I don't know. Let's see, the interference. Who or what erased or suppressed the memory and why? I wouldn't want to upset family. Maybe they erased the memory. Maybe they did before they brought me home to my family. And the sacred union, so a partnership and a romance. Ooh. Okay. No, I don't. And maybe it was that partnership that I had with all my loved ones. Maybe that's why they decided to erase my memory. Does that make sense? So I love that. And then the last one is the integration. How to safely unlock, remember, and integrate this experience without trauma. And the Ten of Wands is usually carrying burdens, right? And take on the burden of maybe learning more about alien encounters and what the signs are, and more about the lore around the stuff in Egypt and all that stuff fascinates me. So maybe learning more about that, and then by working through it, I'll find some more answers. So this was so fun. I love it. I encourage you to join in, and even if you don't accept the alien thing, I am super into astronomy and like the scientific end of things, and I love the sci-fi shows and movies. We're super into that. Bob and I watch those almost every night. Yeah, it's fascinating. To think that we're the only ones in the universe, I think, is very naive of us. But, to each his own. And it's just statistically, it's got to be, right? And I don't think we're all that special here. So, anyway, maybe we were aliens in another incarnation, if you believe in like reincarnation and stuff, in different schools, Earth being a school, and maybe there are different schools that we could choose to go to. I've heard that Earth is the hardest school to go through, and I can attest to a few things. So anyway, this was super fun. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you to the girls for creating this tag and giving us something to show off our fancy cards. I love you guys, and I am wishing you all many blessings. Until next time. Bye, friends.